Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a fan art concept that's been making waves online. The prompt is simple but powerful, a cinematic shot of She-Hulk, green and powerful in torn burgundy yoga wear, cracking her neck and smirking. She says, "Looks like the t-shirt's not the only thing that's torn tonight." And who is she facing? None other than Iron Man, his Mark 85 armor battle-damaged, growling in response. All of this is set in photorealistic daylight. This single image sparks so many questions and stories. What led to this confrontation? Is this a friendly spar that got out of hand? Or is it a genuine, knockdown, drag-out fight between two of Marvel's heaviest hitters? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about She-Hulk. The description is perfect. Jennifer Walters in her Hulk form, but still retaining that characteristic smirk. The torn yoga wear suggests she was caught off guard, maybe during a workout or just going about her day. This isn't She-Hulk in her usual superhero costume. This is personal. Her line, "Looks like the t-shirt's not the only thing that's torn tonight," is classic Jen. It's witty, a little bit flirty, and packed with confidence. It implies she's not just holding her own against Iron Man, she's enjoying it. She's reveling in her strength and giving Tony Stark a run for his money. The neck crack is the cherry on top, a universal sign for "I'm just getting warmed up." Now, let's turn to Iron Man. The Mark 85 armor, battle-damaged. This is significant. The Mark 85 is Tony's nanotech masterpiece, the pinnacle of his engineering, the same suit he used against Thanos. For it to be damaged means this fight has been intense. He's not just taking a few light hits. She-Hulk is pushing his suit to its absolute limits. The fact that he's growling in response, not trading quips, tells us everything. Tony Stark, the man who always has a comeback, is rendered speechless with frustration or fury. He's not in control of this situation, and he hates it. She-Hulk has gotten under his skin, both literally and figuratively. So, what's the story here? Let's explore a few possibilities. Scenario 1. A training exercise gone wrong. Tony, always wanting to test his limits and his tech, challenges Jen to a friendly spar in a secluded area. He probably underestimates her, thinking his armor's advanced systems and firepower can handle her raw strength. But Jen, as She-Hulk, is in the same power class as her cousin Bruce. She starts to overwhelm his defenses, tearing through the armor plating. His frustration grows as his technology fails to contain her power. Her smirk and witty line are just salt in the wound. He's not used to being on the back foot, especially against a friend. Scenario 2. A misunderstanding. This is a classic comic book trope. Maybe She-Hulk is trying to stop something, and Iron Man, arriving late, misinterprets the situation. He tries to restrain her, she resists, and things escalate quickly. Tony, ever the pragmatist, would go all out to neutralize what he perceives as a threat. But Jen wouldn't back down, especially if she's in the right. This would lead to a clash of ideologies and fists. The daylight setting suggests this isn't happening under the cover of darkness. It's out in the open, which could add to the tension. Scenario 3, and this one's a bit darker. Mind control. What if one of them is being controlled by a villain like the Purple Man or Dr. Doom? Imagine a mind-controlled She-Hulk, her power unleashed without her conscience to hold it back. Tony would be forced to fight a friend with everything he's got, not to win, but just to survive and try to save her. His growl wouldn't be anger at her, but at his own powerlessness to help without hurting her. Conversely, what if Iron Man is the one being controlled? His armor, a tool for heroism, turned into a weapon against his allies. Jen would have to face the terrifying prospect of dismantling her friend's life's work, piece by piece, to stop him. Her witty line in this context becomes a coping mechanism, a way to handle the horror of the situation. Visually, this scene would be incredible. The contrast between She-Hulk's organic, green muscle and Iron Man's sleek, damaged metal. The bright, photorealistic daylight would mean no hiding in shadows. Every dent, every scratch on the Mark 85, every strain in Jen's muscles would be visible in stark detail. You'd see the sun glinting off the exposed circuitry of Tony's suit and catching the sweat on Jen's brow. The setting itself could tell a story. Are they in a destroyed city street, a remote desert, or the grounds of the Avengers compound? Each location changes the stakes. Let's think about the power dynamics. In terms of pure physical strength, She-Hulk has the advantage. She's one of the strongest beings on Earth, but Iron Man is the ultimate strategist. He'd be analyzing her fighting style, looking for weaknesses, and adapting his tactics on the fly. He'd use repulsors, lasers, micro-missiles, anything in his arsenal to keep her at a distance. But the prompt says his armor is damaged, which means Jen has successfully closed that distance. This isn't a long-range battle anymore. It's a close-quarters brawl. This is where She-Hulk shines. She's not just a brute. She's a skilled lawyer, highly intelligent, and has trained with Captain America and Gamora. She knows how to fight. She would be using Tony's momentum against him, targeting the joints in his armor and exploiting the damage she's already caused. The emotional core of this scene is what makes it so compelling. These are two heroes, two friends, two Avengers locked in a brutal conflict. Is it a rivalry boiling over? Is it a tragic misunderstanding? Or is it a desperate fight against an unseen enemy controlling them? The beauty of a prompt like this is that it can be all of these things. It's a snapshot that invites us to create the entire movie around it. What do you think is happening here? Is Tony just having a really, really bad day? Or has Jen finally decided to show him who's boss? I personally lean towards the idea of a spar that went way further than intended. Tony's pride versus Jen's power. It feels like the most authentic character-driven conflict for them. Tony needs to be humbled sometimes, and who better to do it than the sassy, sensational She-Hulk? He respects power, and after a fight like this, he'd have a whole new level of respect for Jennifer Walters. She's not just Hulk's cousin, she's a force of nature in her own right. And the fight wouldn't end there. Imagine the post-fight conversation. Tony, out of his armor, bruised and exhausted. Jen, maybe with a few scrapes of her own, finally calming down. The apologies, the explanations, the mutual respect earned through combat. That's the kind of storytelling that makes Marvel great. This simple, one-sentence prompt is a masterclass in sparking the imagination. It's got character, action, and mystery all rolled into one. A huge shout-out to the artist or writer who came up with this concept. It's a testament to how iconic these characters are, that a single image can tell such a rich and exciting story. What are your theories? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to read what you all think led to this epic showdown. Did Tony forget to put the toilet seat down in Avengers Tower one too many times? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into awesome fan concepts. See you in the next video.